Today, at about 12:51, we had over 100 911 calls into our dispatch center of an active shooter at Dawson High School. Deputies responded and within 5 minutes, had the suspect in custody. He did not cause any problems. He gave the weapon up. He did have the weapon on him at the time. It was a semi-automatic handgun. He fired multiple shots.
So obviously we're here for the worst kind of tragedy we've seen across the country, and we hoped and prayed it would never come to Oakland County, but it has. It's visited itself on our community, and it's certainly the first thoughts are prayers for the families and loved ones and friends that have been impacted by this unspeakable and unforgivable event.
It's just obviously a deeply dark day in Michigan's history. The trend that we've seen all over the country has come to us. We had all hoped that it would not.
Tragedies like this rip away at our security, and a security and a peace that should be rightfully ours in a place like a school.
My heart goes out to the families. This is an unimaginable tragedy. I hope that we can all rise to the occasion and wrap our arms around the families, the affected children and school personnel, and this community. It is an unimaginable tragedy, and I just wanted to be here because I think this is an important moment for us to support one another, to support this community. And I want to thank our first responders again.
This touches us all personally and deeply, and will for a long time. This wound will never go away, and we understand that. But we also want the community to know that we're here for them, and we will leave no stone unturned in determining all the things that led up to it and making sure that this investigation is full and complete before it's turned over to hold this individual accountable.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great.
2021 is almost over, and as a small business owner, we want to finish the year strong. For today's video, I will be going over my end of the year checklist for my small business. These are things that I like to do at the end of the year that will help my small business prepare for the following year. The number one thing that you want to do before the year ends is revisit your inventory and ask yourself, what items sold the most? What didn't? Focus on the most popular items. For example, my bestseller is the Princess Lash Tray. As of right now, I only have 10 trays left, and I will be placing a large order with my vendors so that I can be fully restocked when the new year begins. If the cost of your items has increased significantly, you may consider raising your prices, especially for your bestsellers. If the cost was raised by a few cents, then ask yourself, is it really worth raising up the price? What if you lose customers? You also want to keep in mind that you don't want to raise up the price so much that you drive your loyal customers away. Maybe you're okay with losing some profit as long as you're able to keep your loyal customers. This decision is up to you. Just make sure you post an update on your business social media accounts if you plan on raising your prices next year. The second thing that you want to do is update your social media presence. As the year ends, you may consider rebranding. Take this time to also purchase any items that you need to take new pictures of your products, such as backdrops, props, lighting, etc. You can hire someone online to make a logo, or you can make your own on Canva. Check out your Facebook page cover photo and change it if you're rebranding. Do you have an outdated pinned tweet? If you're rebranding, maybe you want to shut down your website for a week or two and update your bio stating that you're rebranding and that your website will be back up shortly. Include the date if possible, then create a strategy to update everything. A good tool to use is Canva. You can create your new Facebook and Twitter cover photos there. The third thing that you want to do is alert your team about upcoming changes. This one depends if you open up your business with a partner such as a friend or family member. If you don't have anyone as a part of your team, maybe you want to ask your friends and family their opinion about changes that you are considering for next year. For example, you can ask them their opinion about introducing new products, possible pop-up shop locations, etc. My team consists of my husband. Yes, I do mostly everything from social media posting to promoting, but he's such a big help because he's the one who helps me set up on Sundays at the swap meet. He gives me ideas on how to decorate our booth. We've had a few team meetings discussing our plans for next year. Our baby will be born at the beginning of December, so we'll be taking a break before we go back to the swap meet as vendors. But we've discussed new ways of setting up our booth, the possibility of purchasing a truck or a van since our supplies won't fit in our car anymore because of our new baby, and introducing new products. Finally, don't forget to look back at what you accomplished this year. This is so important because you want to remind yourself why you decided to start a small business, and if you focus on the positive, you'll stay motivated and keep pushing to achieve your goals for the next year and eventually increase your sales. Never did I think I would sell at the flea market this year. I thought I was going to sell exclusively online because I didn't think I would be able to take all of my inventory at the swap meet with our small car, but my husband made it possible by installing a roof rack that allowed us to take more items. We started with just one table and we ended up using 3 pegboards and 3 tables for our booth. We have received so many compliments about our setup that it's very unique, and the entire setup was mainly my husband's idea. And that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.